Oh, you know the usual, babe. You know me, staying close. That's all. Hold up now. Hello?
Before Young Gravy would drop songs like One Thought, Two Thought, Red Thought, Blue Thought, with more than 23 million views on YouTube, and Mr. Clean, which has more than 41 million views on YouTube and more than 90 million streams on Spotify at the time of this recording. Before he would sell out shows around the country. Before his album Sensational would chart on Billboard. Before Gravy would collab with Juicy J, Lil Baby, Drum, Ugly God, and Chief Keef for Tampa Bay Bust Down.
Tampa Bay Bust Down saved our marriage.
Before Young Gravy would have over 125k followers on Twitter, close to 1 million followers on Instagram, and over 850k subscribers on YouTube at the time of this recording. Before he would make use of his label's marketing dollars to buy ads on Pornhub. But he might have gotten a discount after he proposed to one of the site's biggest actresses, Brandy Love. And tell Brandy Love I say hi. Big fan of her films.
Oh, dude. That's not what I think it is it?
I got bored. The nurse was hot.
And before he would get arrested in Atlanta.
Long story short, like, this dude's mom, whose house we were at, called the cops and was like, yo, there's burglars in my house, because she didn't f with it.
Okay, so Gravy started out as one of those artists that toes the line between being a constant meme and a serious rapper so closely that it's hard to tell if there's ever been a moment where he's been serious in his entire career.
It's not like some meme shit. I mean, it is like some meme shit, kind of, but it's not like goofy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is, but it's like, it's fun.
I mean, according to his Twitter bio, Gravy makes music for your mom, your dad, and your sister. I guess your brother isn't the intended audience. But whatever his demographic, his music is reaching millions of people. And I gotta say, it took me a second to catch on, but at this point, I'm a big fan. And there's no denying that Gravy is killing the game and is serious with the music. And in his own words, all aboard the Gravy train. What's going on, good people in the comment section? I hope you're having one heck of a day. My name is Jeremy Hecht, and I'll be your host today, walking you through the life and career of Young Gravy prior to fame, here for you, of course, on Before They're Famous. Now, I've actually been talking to Gravy, and we're gonna set up an interview within the next couple of weeks, so you gotta let me know what you want me to ask Gravy in the comments down below, and I'll pick the top few questions, and I'll put your YouTube channel name, or you can send me questions on Instagram, and I'll put your Instagram name when I ask them in the final cut of the interview. But before we start, I've got a trivia question for you, the viewer. What date did Young Gravy get his driver's license on? Place your guesses in the comments down below and I'll give you that answer at the end, but I'll see you after the intro. Young Gravy was born Matthew Hauri on March 19th, 1996 in Rochester, Minnesota.
The biggest hospital like in the US is there. I live like downtown right by it, so like everybody there is like a nurse or a doctor or like a janitor at the Mayo Clinic.
He's talking about the Mayo Clinic, which employs more than 60,000 people. That's pretty crazy when you look at the fact that Rochester itself only has a population of 115,000 people. Growing up, his musical inspirations were Outkast and Nate Dogg, and in high school he became a huge fan of Currency. Later on, he found Action Bronson, 2 Chainz, and Juicy J, and he liked the way that they chopped up and sampled beats. But he was also really inspired by older music, which is why he blends both the new and the old music now. Matt also played basketball in middle school, but he never took it too seriously. Matt worked at a summer camp called Camp Olson YMCA, and when all the kids would go to bed, him and his friends would freestyle for fun. They started a rap group, but also didn't take it very seriously. But it was in one of those freestyle sessions that he actually came up with the rap name Young Gravy.
Pulling through smooth, you could call me Young Gravy. And then like right when I said, everyone just like stopped. Like, all right,
your name is now Young Gravy.
You snap.
Prior to Young Gravy, his early rap name was Mr. Butter, probably because he was so smooth on the mic. He continued to rap for fun, but still wasn't posting anything online. And in 2014, Gravy graduated from Mayo Senior High School, and he attended the University of Wisconsin for college, and it's there that he actually started taking rap seriously. His friend was cool with Lil Yachty at the time, and was telling Gravy to look out for him.
And then like, they're like, bro, my homie's about to like blow up. And I was like, this shit fucking sick. And then like, he blew the fuck up like real quick, just because he's unique and he's dope.
So that's when he realized that he could actually do it too, but he knew that he had to be different. He wanted to create a unique sound using old school samples and new school flows and trap drums. So he started putting out music under the name Young Gravy. but he didn't tell any of his friends about it and didn't reveal his face. He also didn't want to lose the job he had at the time because of his rap career. Gravy was working at a place called Generator, with an 8 in the middle, and according to their website, they are a turnkey platform for the creative economy that connects startups, entrepreneurs, artists, investors, universities, and corporations. The Generator platform includes pre-accelerators, accelerators, corporate programming, conferences, and fellowships focused on entrepreneurs, artists, and musicians. If only they knew about Matt's secret identity. Maybe they could have helped him out or connected him in some way. So he started posting some songs on SoundCloud, and slowly his songs began to gain popularity online. There were a lot of YouTube basketball and fight compilations using his songs in their videos, and his SoundCloud kept growing with more and more eyes coming to his page. But when he saw Ugly God blow up off of a similar style, he was inspired to go harder. He knew that he could really make it.
He did it like let me just try, we'll see what's good.
The first song he ever uploaded was called Karen, which gained him some online buzz, but when he released the Mr. Clean EP, he really gained a true fan base. The song Continental Breakfast reached over 1 million streams on SoundCloud, and when he sampled the Chordettes' Mr. Sandman and threw some trap drums over top, Young Gravy's career went to the next level. The song gained over 6.7 million SoundCloud plays and more than 15 million streams on Spotify in under a year. Mr. Clean would eventually be certified gold in the US. When he dropped the music video for Mr. Clean, Gravy finally did a big face reveal.
Yo, hold on, he kinda looks like how I would have pictured him. I'm not gonna lie, he sorta looks like how I would have pictured him.
And he came a long way from this jet ski. His first ever live performance was at South by Southwest 2016 in Austin, Texas, and it was actually on his 21st birthday. In 2017, Gravy put his foot to the pedal and began releasing more music, including the Thanksgiving Eve EP, Young Gravity EP, and the Baby Gravy EP. He became the #1 artist on Indify and caught the attention of labels. It was all gravy for Matt except for in Georgia. It was there that he was arrested 2 separate times. In 2018, Gravy was attending a party in Georgia that got broken up by the cops. The mom of the kid throwing the party called the cops snitch. And since the town doesn't have a lot of crime, an excessive 7 cops showed up at the door. Gravy was 18 at the time and he was drunk, so he was worried about being accused of underage drinking. So him and his friends hid in the woods, and in a Reddit AMA he said, "I was hiding in various parts of this huge backyard for probably 5 hours, hearing my friends get picked off one at a time in little bouts of screaming. Finally, a cop found out where he was, and that's when things escalated. I'm standing in the middle of the road with my hands up, and this cop has the audacity to jump out of his car with his gun out screaming, 'Get on the ground, you effing Yankee,' and shoves my face into the street while handcuffing me. He says of the day, 'We were accused of burglary and I spent the night in jail. I got probation with community service. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, so all of the felonies were expunged, but I still got charged with criminal trespassing and underage drinking. The day I got off probation, I was super hyped and inspired. This is my freedom song.'"
It was burglary, criminal trespassing, couple charges for like drugs that weren't even were just there that weren't mine, but they charged all of us with them because they're just some fucked up southern power trip cops.
Gravy moved to Montana and did 240 hours of community service in 25 days, doing 10 hours a day with 1 day off. And by community service, he means he worked for his friend's thrift shop, so it doesn't seem that bad. But when he was released from probation, he dropped the song One Thought, Two Thought, Red Thought, Blue Thought, which is one of my favorite song titles of all time, and the song took off like crazy. He told Power 106 that he wrote the song in 30 minutes, and it was actually the shortest amount of time he ever spent on a song. The second time he got arrested in Georgia was for breaking into a tire store in Buckhead. Because this kid I met at a bar told me his dad owned it, and I was too drunk to think twice when he forced open the door with a shovel. He should probably just never go anywhere but his hotel room in Georgia from now on. Okay, Gravy, just stay inside. But Gravy is really about that life though. At an Iowa State party, he beat a kid up for saying something racist to his friend. He spent the night in an Iowa jail after that, but some of his fans actually saw that on his IG story and bailed him out. And the assault charge was reduced to creating a raucous noise. Eventually, Gravy signed with Republic Records and was set to drop his debut album. His artist profile on the Republic site says he's spitting smooth and slippery rhymes dedicated to MILFs and filtering old school samples through gritty trap beats. Young Gravy might very well be the most unique MC to emerge in decades. Can't argue with that. As for the future, Gravy just wants to keep making music and continue to make his fan base smile through his songs, saying, "Sure, my music gets put in a lot of memes, so I'm a meme rapper, but when I make music, it's always about the music quality first. When I get in the booth and goofy shit comes out of my mouth, I keep it if it sounds good. Definitely not making music with the goal of being silly, but I'm aware that I say funny shit. I guess I do it more to make people happy / bring a smile to people's faces when they think, what the F did he just say? And Gravy, I'm a huge fan, so I'm looking forward to talking to you soon and keep killing the game.
I don't want to get that much bigger. I mean, I kind of do, but like getting too big would be kind of like annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like I already get recognized enough when I'm just trying to live my life. So like if I could just like stay around this level and like not go lower or higher, you know, I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah.
And it was May 8th, 2012 that Gravy got his driver's license. Now you know. But as for this video, that's all I got for you. As for the rest of the story, we'll have to wait and see because this is before they're famous. Dream good, live better. I hope you have one heck of a day. If nobody's told you yet today, I love you and I will see you in the next video. Peace.